doctor call us up and say that he had his account suspended, and he wanted us to do a local search audit for him. So he invested in that and paid us to do an audit. And we went in and we found that he had some major terms of service violations, and that his account was suspended because it failed to meet the quality guidelines. Now, the reason that it did was because he was fortunate enough to go and get a hold of us sooner rather than later. And by the way, I'm blurring out the names on this because obviously client privacy, but I don't want to breach that with my clients. But you'll get the gist that he's got terms of service violations going on in his categories. They're in his description, pretty much all over the place. And another way that you can have Google terms of service violations is having one listing, more than one listing per address, per location, which most people, I think it's about 91% of dental practices have a Google violation that they don't even know about. Now, luckily, this doctor was able to get us on board quickly, because you're actually seeing this in real time. I'm making this video real time because the minute this is over, we're going to do our 10-step remediation process. So tomorrow, if we would have waited a day, this would be completely deleted. Google would have wiped him completely out. So when we're done, with this video, we're gonna do the remediation program on it. So, but for example, if you're curious if you have Google violations, go ahead, take the phone number. I'm just using this practice. I found it randomly on the internet. Copy the phone number, and then in maps.google.com, put the phone number, hit enter, go search for it, hit the search bar again, and if you have more than one listing here, okay, which actually this practice has 4, they have 4 listings, 4 terms of service violations. Now, it may not be their fault, but it doesn't matter. Google doesn't care. They actually view you as a spammer because they think you're trying to game the system with more than one listing. Okay? If you do this, actually, you know what I'll do? Below this video, I'm going to put a link to a local search audit that we do. So if you want to go ahead and take advantage of that offer, I'll put the link below this video. So if you type this phone number in, and you see you have violations like this, don't touch anything. Don't call your web guy. Don't call your web company, because if you're in this situation and they're managing it, you want to leave them out because they're not doing their job. They're actually mismanaging your presence. So we'd be more than happy to take a look at your situation, so no worries about it. So, but this is my heed-ins to everyone. It really needs to be that you need to know the quality guidelines in terms of service guidelines, and you need to understand that you really should have a professional managing your pages.